Hey guys, I'm going to be showing you a mechanic that a lot of Janna players seem to get wrong in their games, and fixing this one minor mistake will help you a lot in your own games. It involves her Q, where a lot of people seem to think if you cast it while in the fog of war and then step back into vision, your tornado will still be invisible, which it isn't. So the way Janna Tornado works for vision is two things need to be happening for them to be aware whether or not you're channeling a tornado. Either A, they have to have vision of you, or B, they have to have vision of the tornado, which is pretty self-explanatory. The most important part about this is whether or not they have vision of you. If they have vision of you, they instantly get vision of where the tornado is actually channeling. So here on this invade, they don't get vision of the tornado until they see the tornado itself because they don't have vision of me.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Okay.
The first example of this happening in lane is going to happen here. I am going to step into the bush, channel tornado, and step out of the bush, and instantly it shows the tornado is actually channeling. It is no longer a hidden tornado just because they got vision of me, and therefore they got vision of the tornado itself. This is going to lead into this play here where I step into the bush, fully charge a tornado, and they don't have vision of it because they don't have vision of me. I am once again going to step into the bush, fully charge a tornado, and they're not going to know what's happening because they do not have vision of me. To show the wrong way of doing it, I am once again going to step into the bush, channel a tornado, step out of the bush, and the second I leave the bush, they instantly get vision of the channel tornado and they step back. And this doesn't just happen with bushes in lane, this also happens for when you stand over here, channel tornado, and step back into lane and they see you. Unfortunately, the footage of me trying to step over the wall and channel a tornado and step back into lane doesn't work because they actually had vision of me the entire time, so it doesn't actually show anything. So the best example is actually here when I step into the fog of war and they don't see it channeling up until the vision range shows the tornado itself. Also, if I just stopped right here and stood in this bush because of the way the lane is right now, there's no reason for me to step out of the bush. I could be channeling my tornado and they don't know it because they don't have vision of me. I am applying free lane pressure just by staying in the bush because they don't know whether or not the tornado is actually going to be coming out. And because of how long range tornado actually is, it applies a whole lot of lane pressure to the point where they shouldn't be able to step up. But because I step out of the bush, they're now aware that it is channeling, they step back, and it's way easier to dodge. So if you really want to play Janna effectively and have those invisible tornadoes, you have to be in the fog of war. You cannot be on vision, you can't be stepping in and out of vision, that's not how that works. I did end up playing an entire 30-minute long game of Janna, so if you guys could leave a like just because I had to put in all this effort just to prove a point on how tornadoes work, that'd be much appreciated. Take care, and I hope to see you in the next video.